Python for Beginners. A series of lectures on Python language with real-life problems and their solutions by Imran's. Our 5th lecture on Python sets. Please subscribe to our channel for getting updated videos right away.
Python sets are one of 4 types of data in Python. The other 3 are lists, tuples, and dictionaries. In Python, sets are denoted by curly brackets. They can contain any type of data. It may contain strings or numbers or mixed elements. To form new set, you can use set constructor with brackets to create new set. We have created a new set of numbers for you. Please note we have used 2 pair of brackets here. When we print, the numbers are printed in curly brackets of set. You can check its type by using type command. The output shows its type is set. Let's try to add a duplicate number 2 in the set. As we print, number 2 is not printed twice. One of the property of sets is that they don't have duplicates. If you want to convert a list into set, use again that set constructor to convert it. When you print, set with curly brackets will be printed. We print again, but notice that the order of items is changed. We conclude that sets are unordered. You are not sure in what order they will be printed. It also means that you can't use index function to perform different set operations, as you did with the lists. Thirdly, sets items are unchangeable. Though, you can remove and add new items to set. If you remember the last lecture, you have successfully replaced list items with new ones. You use add command to add new item to the set. You will use add command if the item to be added is a single item. If you want to add more than one items to the set, or want to add a set to the existing set, use update command. Please note that you may use any iterable object like lists or tuples or dictionaries. You will learn about tuples and dictionaries in the next lectures. You would have noticed that the order of printed items is not fixed. Just like lists operation, you can use remove command to remove any item from the set. If the item is not present in the set, it will generate an error message. Alternatively, you may use discard command to remove item from the set. It will not generate any error message even if the item is not present, rather it will print all the items of set. Similarly, like lists, you can use clear command to clear contents of the set. Though, set will not be removed. For completely deleting a set, use del command. When you print, it will show an error message that the set is not present. Different sets functions must be familiar to you, like union or intersection of sets. Fortunately, we can perform these sets function in Python as well. We have 2 sets A and B. We want find union set of A and B. Union set will have all items of both sets in it. Of course, duplicate items will not be included in the set. There are two methods to find it. One is denoted by pipe symbol. Else, you can use full name as set A, union B. When you print, both will yield the same results. You use setIntersection function to find common items of both sets. Again, we use either of two methods to find intersection of set A and B. Set A, different set B, will find a set which have all the elements of set A that are not present in the set B. Again, use either of two methods. Symmetric difference of set A and set B will be new set, which will have uncommon items of both sets. IsDisjoint command will find if sets have no intersection between them. It will generate as false, since set A and B have an intersection set. IsSuperset command will print true if the set A has all the items of set B. Similarly, IsSubset command will print true if all items of set B are present in set A. LCM, or least common multiplier, is the minimum common multiplier of two or more numbers. We have taken two numbers, x and y, for which LCM is required. You can use another variable if numbers are more than two. x1 and y1 will populate lists of multipliers of these two numbers. We use for loop with range of 1 to 11. It will iterate from 1 to 10. Accordingly, we find the multiple of both numbers and append them to the lists x1 and y1. The lists will be table of number 3 and 5. In next step, we shall convert the list x1 and y1 into corresponding sets, set 1 and set 2. The printed values of set 1 and set 2 confirms the table of 3 and 5. If you manually search for common multiplier of both sets, you pick 15 and 30. As you know, set's intersection function is used to find the common numbers. Let's apply set intersection. Number 30 and 15 are common multipliers of both sets. But, still, it is not least common multiplier. Here, Python's inbuilt function, minimum, comes to our rescue. When you use it, you find the LCM as 15. Very easy solution, isn't it? HCF, or highest common factor, is used to find the maximum common factors of two numbers. We have used two numbers 12 and 18 denoted by x and y respectively. If HCF of more than two numbers is required, you can use a third variable, and so on. The lists of factors x and y will be populated when you use the for loop command, with ranges 12 and 18 for numbers x and y, respectively. We have used x plus 1 and y plus 1 to add 1 in 12 and 18. This is done, as last number is not iterated. First loop will calculate the factors of 12. The if statement will ensure to include only numbers from 1 to 12, which exactly divide 12, with 0 remainder. Similarly, we do it for y. Then, we append the lists of factor x and y with the values. Now, you can convert the lists of factor x and y to corresponding sets. Print to get the factors of number 12 and 18. Like previous example, use sets intersection method to find the common factors of 12 and 18. But, we require the highest common factor of 12 and 18. Use maximum function to find that. Bravo, you nailed it.
We strongly recommend that you follow our sequence of videos on Python to fully understand concepts and move on to next level. Please subscribe to stay updated.